Failed to retrieve the thing. What the? Hold on. What do you mean failed to retrieve the room data? Delete source. Why isn't it working? Why is it broke? Hello, hello there. Welcome back. I haven't actually tried to pronounce your name yet. Let me try to do that. Welcome. Is it Revert? Hello, welcome back. I am currently trying to figure this out. Okay, it's working. Thank goodness. I was about to flip. This thing was looking like it was gonna not work, like it was about to break on me. I was like, please don't do it. Now try, okay, let's see, hold on. See, that's, like, yours makes sense. It's like a little frightening to say it because I don't know how to say it. But the other one is, it just looks like a jumble of letters. How about you guys give me a name instead? How early are you? Hello, welcome back, Angel Forth. You are fairly early. We just started, literally less than 2 minutes ago. It just started up less than 2 minutes ago. Props for trying. How about you guys give me a proper name so that I have a proper name to lock in? It could be anything. Oh, what the heck? Props for trying. Let's see. If I had to guess based on that assortment of letters right there, I would guess. I don't know. My brain wants to tell me lumpy. Because I see the L-U-M. I want to say lumpy. I know there's no Y, but lumpy. Wow, you're that early too? Welcome, Shadow King. Welcome. You're very early. What's on the agenda for today? Dropping in just for Cityscape? Welcome, Jay. Welcome to Cityscape. You're going lumpy, you're cool with that? Sick. From this point onward, you are lumpy. Unless you ever decide you would no longer like to be lumpy. If you'd ever like to give me a proper name, I will lock that in instead. Hello, Tara. Hello, Zachary. Welcome. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. Daily question, karate. You dropped it on day 3. Wow, you did it for 3 whole days, huh? You know, speaking of dropping things really quickly, what's the fastest thing we've ever dropped? I've definitely dropped jobs on day 1. Have I ever unlocked Green Hill Zone? Yes, I have. I have indeed 100% of the game, so we have everything. Is that a rabbit? I'd like a rabbit. What you missed? Not too much, Zachary. The streams have been a little all over the place recently, just because life and Pokemon. Partly because life, partly because Pokemon. Used to do archery, but dropped it after college. Archery always seems so cool. It always seemed like really, really cool, but none of the schools I ever went to had like any programs for it, so I just was never able to get into it. Also, no Haley Williams, no mods at all. Everything is entirely vanilla. Drop mixed martial arts after 2 lessons. What the heck? I remember they tried to put one of my little cousins into, I think it was karate or taekwondo. They put him into one of those martial arts, and he dropped it like immediately. He was like right off the bat. I was like, yep, I know that's not for me, not at all. And I was just like, you know what? I don't blame the little guy. I don't know that I would be built for martial arts either, if I'm being honest. I think I'd be okay with the discipline. I got plenty of discipline. I just don't have the physical. Right, you know what? Never mind. Let me put it that way. I have the mental discipline, not the physical discipline. I struggle with like heavy workouts and stuff like that. Alright, let's switch to Tails. Terachew, hello Reed. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to our humble Chao garden.
Select a stage. Who will you be?
Do my skills transfer to Crazy Gadget? I'd say so. I'm fairly comfortable playing any stage. Also, let's go. Thank you, Zachary, for the heart me. The sound alert is working again, finally. I fixed it. The sound alert works. There it is. Thank you, Zachary, for the 5-year awesomeness. And Kaya for the 5 roses. And Michelle for the 2 roses. Appreciate it. No more Chao roulette rip. The proper sound alert is finally working once more. Ripperoni. Hi, hello Michelle. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. Hello Kaya. Good to see you again. And Lavender Peachy as well. Hello, you're sick. Oh no. Hopefully a mild sickness. Hopefully not anything bad. What are we doing over here, Skoliv? We're about to go eat and have a snack. Do we have any 3rd gen Chao? I'm not quite sure what you mean by 3rd gen Chao, Gemma. Would you care to elaborate? 3rd gen Chao meaning like Chaos Chao? Any Chao that's reincarnated 3 times? Chao updates, anyone reincarnated? Not that I can recall, Lavender Peachy. Skoliv here is I think our most recent reincarnation. Skoliv is a baby again. That's the most recent news we got. Been a sec since you joined. When you miss, welcome back, MK2. Let's see. What have we missed? We're chilling in the Dark Garden because spooky month. We're gonna be in here for the rest of October. Any other updates? No, the only other thing that's happened since then, Skoliv here is baby again. Sprite over here is also baby. He's gonna be going run this time around rather than swim. So he's gonna be trying a new path in life. So far so good. How am I? I am doing quite alright today. The sound alerts are finally working on TikTok again, so that's really cool. I don't have to worry about missing any more TikTok gifts. I always felt bad whenever like I'd look up and like it just felt like I haven't looked up in a while. Look up and see that there's one there that I just completely miss. So it's nice that the alerts are working again. Who is it that's hungry? It had to be one of these guys over here. Let's feed them both of the ones that are over here. Who's our rarest Chao? Let's see, Chloe. If I had to choose a rarest Chao, it'd probably be one of these guys, the transparent ones like Sprite. So you see how you can like kind of see through him? You see that? See how we can see Tails through him? They're pretty rare. On top of, other than that, this little guy over here, he's completely invisible. And we also have the character Chao, correct, Lavender Peachy. The Tails Chao is also considered to be pretty rare. And we do indeed have the Tails Chao. We're eating dirt. How is the dirt today, Sprite? Is it good? We're still remake this game for current consoles. Best game ever? Same here. I hope they decide to do anything with the Chao Garden. It'd be nice to see them do, again, literally anything. We're eating dirt a second time. It was so good, he had to get a second helping. Are we good, Sprite? Do I need to help you with anything? Slow-mo eating dirt. Try so hard to get a Tails Chao, didn't know they had to be reborn. Well, the Tails Chao is a special type of Chao, Gemma. Tails Chao is only obtainable through special events. You cannot obtain the Tails Chao by normal means. Fly and power. We need fly and power animal. Okay, we're gonna go do some stages real quick. Come back. I got a whole bunch of bunnies, but I need fly and power for that little guy. Glossy Chao, shiny Sonic, Shadow Tails, and whichever limited time you think. Sounds about right. Any event Chao would probably be like the most, you know, the more rare. Since there's no more events, can we use not normal means? If we were that inclined, yes we could. We could use not normal means. No, but we still use regular, you know, normal means for the Tails Chao. Tails Chao is the one of the bunch that's still obtainable on a regular copy of the game. You can, what's it called? If you have a copy of Phantasy Star Online 2? 1? I don't know exactly what the distinction between those games are, but if you have a copy of the GameCube Phantasy Star Online, you can still, to this day, get the Tails Chao through that. But that's the only way. The only legitimate way, rather. Any other way you would have to correct. You'd have to hack it in or something. OMG, best stage. Yeah, it was at the back of my mind, jam, like you said. Do the skills transfer, crazy gadget. And I had it at the back of my mind. Crazy gadget seems like a fun time. May as well. Cool. Was Knuckles Chao real or was that fake? No, this is the thing. The 3 character Chao, like the 3, you know, special official character Chao, are Tails Chao, Knuckles Chao, and Amy Chao. I went right through the rail. But again, Tails Chao is the only one still obtainable on an English copy of the game. Knuckles and Amy are available on the Japanese copy through some slightly less than normal means. Still normal means, but like highly, highly improbable means, if that makes sense. Hello, hello. Welcome, Sorcerer. Good to see you. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. And Laura as well. Hello. Happy Monday, True Fam. True Fam indeed. Hello, Cap. You as well. Everyone's pouring in. The True Fam's all here. You got that Chao knowledge? I do. I like to think I know quite a bit about Chao. Oh, I hit the Bucks. Okay, that one was not my fault. Get out of here. Did I play this game when it came out? Kind of, yeah. I didn't get it like on release day, but I had it whenever I was a kid. Do this blindfolded. We barely got through Metal Harbor blindfolded. How long did it take us to get through that one? I can't imagine trying to do Crazy Gadget. We got abandoned for like 4 days. Of course, everyone's pouring in. Listen. First, life happened, and then time constraints happened, and then Pokemon Legends EA happened. You gotta understand. Are we in the Little Bro Garden today? Correct. Today is Little Bro Day. Okay, well that one was kind of my fault, but also not my fault. Oopa. Hello, Rango. Oopa. Hello, you're back, dude. How was my day, Mr. Streamer Guy? My day has been pretty alright so far. The kitty cat is clean. Yesterday we had to give the kitty cat a bath. And by we, I mean my girlfriend had to give the cat a bath, because it was her idea that ended up with her getting dirty to begin with. But she's very clean. Hello? Can I break this? Hello? Jump scare, warn us. The faces are very physical in this game, aren't they? Kind of. Sometimes, there are some levels where, like, yeah, the faces, they do get a little wonky. And this is actually one of them, because of all the gravity stuff. Like, right then. The gravity stuff does make this stage a little wonky, but it's alright. There you go, we got through one of the major bottlenecks, I guess, at the stage. Also, thank you, Kat, for the heart. I appreciate it. For those of us just pouring in, we have fixed the sound alerts. The sound alerts are functional once more. A little weekend getaway. Well, yeah, that's true. How was your weekend getaway, Kev? Hopefully that went well. Also, thank you, Lavender Peachy, for the GG. Ouch. Had to test it. Also, I don't want to get our hopes up yet, but and any of us who were previously already subscribed, can you check the stickers or the subscription thingy to check to see if it looks any different for you guys now? They're off still? Interesting. The subscription thing as a whole is still not turned on? It's still like all weird looking, broken? You got an update that implied they were on, but they're off. No stickies yet. You get emotes to suffer to the no emotes? I see. Also, ship it done by now? No, what? Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with it. I was hoping that something would have changed with it, because on my end, it seems still strange, but like a little closer to what it should be on my end. So I was like confused.
Yes.
If updated, why no side-eye? Okay, interesting.
That was cool.
You don't know you can do that? Yeah, Gemma, if you, you can skip the entire last portion by doing that. That's something that's typically done in the speedruns. Okay, we're gonna go get the aminals we need. We need the alien fish and the dragons. What's on today's agenda? Today's agenda, we're gonna continue training some of the Chao in the Dark Garden. Maybe spend some time in the Neutral Garden to continue the twins. Let's continue working on the twins. Aside from that, I'm not 100% sure. Also, thank you, Rady. Thank you for the heartbeat. And welcome back. It's good to see you. Sick today, but you live right next to Japanese food place. You're in a good rice soup. That sounds nice. Having anything warm. Warm and soupy. Found your mask and everything. Good old reliable.
Select the stage.
Has Chilipe recovered from his trauma? I'd say so. He's doing all right. He's chilling. He's one of the ones that's going to gonna get trained today. Have I played Heroes? Currently trying to rank that so hard. I played Heroes like somewhat whenever I was a kid. I have not played Sonic Heroes in who knows how long. I have no idea how long it's been since I last played Sonic Heroes. Oh, whoops, I grabbed the bat. Uh-oh. How is EA going for me? Chikorita is almost level 60. Chikorita is almost level 60 and I still have no plans to use anyone else. Also, I'm still rank V. I still haven't progressed the story at all. Chikorita supremacy, that's what I'm saying. Meant to ask, why no evolve for Chikorita? Because I really like Chikorita. That's the thing. I really like Chikorita. I like Meganium, but I really like Chikorita. Okay, did you get a Swirlix or is it still fighting you? No, I don't even remember where the Swirlix spawns. That's kind of my issue with the city setting. One of the only gripes I have with the game so far is the fact that it's all in a city. It's not unique enough to my brain. Like, I cannot remember where things are. Nothing stands out, so I can't remember where things are. Also, thank you, Oshi, for the 3 pumpkins. Appreciate it. Welcome back. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. Real trainers use their favorites, not just strong Pokemon. Exactly. I will find a way to make my favorite strong.
Select the stage. Who will you be?
Do I play SS like Sonic Adventure 1? I do, Gemma. Not as much as Sonic Adventure 2, but I still enjoyed it. I still really like Sonic Adventure 1. Alright, down to the Dark Garden. Long work day, glad to see you streaming, glad to have you here. Hopefully the Chao helped relax the vibes. Is this... It is this. Hold on. Hello? Hello?
Hello, this is Hannah, and you asked me to call you back. Do you remember?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Oh, they hung up on me. I forgot to mute my phone. You love a Terra spam call. I heard it vibrating and I was like, hold on a second, I forgot to turn that off. What was that? It was a spam call. One of those Indian scam calls where like they try to get you to buy gift cards and whatnot. It was one of those. Alright, Scholar, we gotta go to the doctor. Why are Tails' tails breathing? That's just how they are. You got a mind of their own. Both of them. Alright, Scholar, what do we want to do with you? SA2B. God damn. These were these stats always like this? I don't remember Scholar's stats being so all over the place. What the heck? Alright, well in that case, alright, what do? We can do anything but swim. So he just can't be what he was last life. Scholar was from a time where 1S is all that matters. The bar was really low. Alright, let's see. Which one do we... Fly work on that, you think so? The E looks kind of yucky. He's already wearing the Phoenix parts, it's meant to be. We're going Fly. Do we want to go Fly Hero? Fly Neutral? Probably Fly Neutral, right? We already have... I feel like we have a decent bit of Hero down here. Between Chalip, Little Bro. I could have sworn there was one more. Flubber? Yeah, Flubber. We'll go Neutral. Neutral Fly. You missed the presence of a Neutral Fly, Chao? He's on his way back. Skull so peak? I'd say so. It's got good colorings, this one. You thought Sprite was in the Dark Garden? Sprite is in the Dark Garden, but we're having him go neutral run this time around. He's deviating from his usual. Is Tails used to control the other characters doing this hack? Yes, Gemma. It's far easier to do the animal glitch with Tails than it is with any other character. Also, thank you, Evie. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. And welcome back. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. Anyone else naming their Pokemon after Chao? You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think I've nicknamed my Chikorita yet. I'm using one Pokemon and one Pokemon only, and I still haven't given that Pokemon a name. You meant in Pokemon Go. You know, I haven't been giving those Pokemon names either. Scarlet is no longer olive colored. It's all going to the hands. The orange and the brown are switching sides. See my buddy? Nameless? Shameful. I'll get around to giving them a name eventually. Love this live's confirming all your thoughts that no one cares about. This is where you find the other Chao fans. This is where we congregate. Jax's buddy, on the other hand, unique, well-loved. I did have a buddy with a name on there. I had a shiny Mudkip by the name of Noodle. But I really needed to walk with the Feedbass to be able to evolve. Like it was a requirement. Had to keep giving them the same animal. It's a glitch. So here we go. All you gotta do, you stand in front of your Chao, you pick up the animal, stand a little bit in front of them like this, and set it down. And that's all you gotta do. You do it like this, Alyssa, you get to use it over and over as many times as you want. It takes a little getting used to, but once you got it down, easy peasy. You need to unpack, but you don't know if you have it in you right now. To me, it sounds like one of those I can do that later type things. I never unpack as soon as I get back from like traveling or whatever. I very slowly just take out what I need as I need it. Alright, where... I think it was Chiliep that I wanted to trade next. I need him to finish eating. Yeah, fly and power is what we need. So Chiliep, get ready, buddy. Takes you 2 full business days to unpack. For me, the last time I had gone home and came back, I just had the suitcase open on the ground for the entirety of the trip, and I would just pull out what I needed as I needed it. That's my method of unpacking. You just had a late night last night as well. See, you should treat yourself. It's something you can put on the back burner for sure. You simply do not unpack when you go away? Yeah, neither do I. It's just so much easier to simply not do it. I can't tell. Is our antenna getting longer? How do I get Chiliep to have the longest antenna possible? I want him to pick up all the channels. You had McDonald's at 2:30 a.m., which was technically your dinner. I would regularly have IHOP and Denny's at like 4 a.m. Back during my Smash Bros tournament days, after the tournaments, we'd go to Denny's and IHOP, and it would be at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Maybe we'd be the only people in there. Chiliep just got HBO. But I think the Sonic 3 movie, I have not watched it actually, surprisingly enough. Valid menu at Denny slapped. Did it? I always had a habit of, because we were there so frequently, I just stopped ordering off the menu. I stopped ordering off the menu, and I'd ask the waiter, because it was the same guys that worked, because the tournament were always on the same day at the same time. It was always the same employees that were there. So like at some point I just got to know them, and I just not order off the menu, and I would just do like whatever they wanted to do. I'd be like, what do you lads want to give me today? They'd think of something, I'd be like, sick, let me have it. We have one Denny's in the UK. It's in Swansea of all places. What's Denny's? Denny's is... Would it be considered American? It's like American diner? Surely, right? Yes, American. Yeah, Denny's is like an American diner. Has all your average American food, really. But yeah, at some point I just kind of stopped ordering off the menu because we were there so frequently, and it was always the same guys, and like, again, they knew that I didn't care for the rules, they didn't care for the rules, we were just vibing. And Chalipa's getting strong. That's dope. So you did that for your regulars too when you were manager at a restaurant? Yeah, it's really neat. It definitely, you know, made us feel even better about going there. You know, just knowing that like we'd show up and like, I don't know, at that point it's like, it's less of like stopping in just to get food, and more of like coming around and say hey to a pal and then also get food, you know. Also, hello Louie, welcome back. Good to see you. Alright, Chalip, we're almost done. Almost done, my good lad. Also, for anyone who is waiting on it, the August 15th stream VOD is now up. The August 15th stream VOD went up last night. For anyone who is waiting on that.
Everything will be okay.
Come here, Chili. We're not quite done yet. Hey, yo, hello, Cheyenne. Welcome. Welcome back to the Chao Garden. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. The best time, because you're off work tomorrow. And now you have something to have on in the background. That was but a taste of Youth Day 2026. A preview, if you will. Are we using the same animal so much? We are taking advantage of a glitch. So what you do, you grab your Chao, you set him down, make sure he's facing towards you. You grab your animal, you stand just a little bit away from the Chao, and then you set the animal down. If you do it properly, your Chao should get the effects of the animal, but they don't fully grab it. So that makes it so that it prevents the Chao from like removing the the property to be able to use it again. We're getting heavy foot traffic over here now. The Chao is kind of getting in the way. Thank you. You're very welcome. Also, if you're going to try to do it yourself, I'd highly recommend using tails. It is by far easiest with tails. There you go, Gorp up. Don't be going hungry on my watch.
Everything will be okay. Here. Oh. Here.
Another one? I didn't see who it was. Let's go check to see if they have Chao fruit in stock. How about you dropped with skateboarding? Fell sideways and shattered your arm. After that, the fear got you? I see. I think it's very understandable. I never got hurt really badly when it came to skateboarding or scootering, but I'd imagine if I did, I probably would have also dropped it. All right, let's go to a stage. We're waiting on Chao fruit. Stage time indeed. What if we did a little bit of Sky Rail? Metal Harbor? We could do Metal Harbor after Sky Rail. Hello, Adi. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. How am I gonna fit Def Leppard into the next Chao vid? Not quite sure. Man. Not quite sure I know what those string words means. What is a Def Leppard? Is that something that's going on right now? Is it something I should know about? It's a band. I see. Not a band I've heard of yet. Have I done the reaction to the blindfolded rocket stage yet? I have not. I have yet to do that. I'd have to figure out where it is in the VOD, so I'm not like looking for it here. It'd be something that I'd have to like kind of prepare in advance. Old band back in the day. Let's see. That's probably why I haven't heard of it then. I'm not too familiar with popular old-timey bands. Not by choice, I don't know. I just haven't really been exposed to music like that. Pour some sugar on me? Yeah, see, that it does not ring a bell for me. '80s hair metal? Popular in the '80s? I see. I am too young to know. It is lost on me, and I don't go back to check out old things, really.
Here we go.
Hobby you dropped? Knitting. Kid Laura would cook making scarves and hats.
Ultimate victory.
The drummer only has one arm? Lost in a car accident? Aw, man, that sucks. Stuff like that always seems so crazy to me. Like, I can't wrap my head around just not just going your entire life having all four limbs, and then you just don't have one all of a sudden, you know? I do drum with one arm. Just insanely talented. And there's plenty of people that do stuff like that too, though. I recall seeing a video about a competitive fighting game player who didn't have hands, I think, or he only had one hand. So he'd play like one hand, one foot, and like he was actually like really good. As far as I remember, if the video was to be believed. The Chao animation was such a nice vid. Lots of references to Chao Garden. You mean the Halloween one? The Halloween Chao Tales vid they posted? It goes to show they still remember the Chao. There's still plenty of references and whatnot. They just haven't done anything with them. Grab this Phoenix. this on the emulator lag when you try to play. Yeah, it might be. Potentially, perchance, mayhaps. Maybe it's Maybelline. So sorry, you keep hitting off stream by mistake. Hey, that's A-okay with me. If anything, you're probably confusing TikTok.
Yes!
TikTok is probably like, oh, do you want to watch this or not? You meant, are you playing this on Dolphin Emulate?
Cool.
Some people might say that I am.
Select a stage.
My Ginkgo do be very dolphin shaped. It do be very, very dolphin shaped indeed. Also, thank you, Gemma, for the rose. I appreciate it. Alright, do we have Chao fruit yet?
Who will you
Missed one ring. Yeah, I didn't go get the secret ring. But we got the A rank without it. That ring can chill where it is. All alone. Can I A rank Green Hill? I can, yeah. I am capable of such a thing. Still no Chao fruit? Come on now. MGS Pumpkin Hill. You know what? We can do a run at Pumpkin Hill. It do be spooky time.
select a stage?
I'm really taking advantage of our lack of emotes. I'm so disappointed that it's still not working. I saw something earlier that I was like, maybe it's like on its way to working again or something. 3 metal barrels. What could that be?
It's closer.
Up or down? Up to top. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Lushi, for the 3 pumpkins. 3 pumpkins for Pumpkin Hill. The best time for them, truly. A place you can't jump. That doesn't tell me much. What's the hardest A rank I had to do? I was over here. Also, thank you, Kat, for the 5 pumpkins. Zachary for the 1 pumpkin. I appreciate it. It's a lot of pumpkins. A place you can hear the horn, so it's near the train. I don't know. I want to say the hardest A rank was probably the Eggman stages, the space ones. It's got to be around here somewhere. Oh. Around here? There we go.
I found him.
Also, thank you, Louie, for the pumpkin latte. Not Japanese mat space. We have yet to do Japanese mat space. You know what? That might actually be the correct answer. Japanese mat space might be the hardest A rank in the game. Due to my lack of Japanese. Also, thank you, Zachary, for the pumpkin pie. We're completing the whole pumpkin collection. Hi, my friend. Hello, Jacob. Welcome. Welcome, Jacob, the friendly bat, to our humble Chao garden. Had 1 week to master the language. Truly, it's a failing on my part. With such an incredible amount of time, I should have made some more progress. Can you give me some pumpkin cheesecake? Ben and Jerry's. What the heck? Why did we go down, Sonic? Why didn't we hit the other fish? They canceled in the UK? That's so sad. I don't hate it necessarily, but like, it's always so upsetting whenever something that you really like gets like discontinued. I'm just like, man, I get that everyone else didn't like it, but I really liked it. Why'd they gotta get rid of it? Homie attack giveth and taketh away. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it just kills me. Okay, hello. That one wasn't my fault. The camera didn't follow along. That one was my fault. I pressed A too early. Sonic Adventure DX camera. I had the old camera for a second. They did corn on the cauliflower crisp at Aldi. You bought 7 bags when they stopped stocking them. That's what I wanted to do that with the Peeps cereal. I don't know if they did it anywhere else, but here in America, in the US, they had, do you guys know the marshmallows, Peeps? They had Peeps cereal, and I was just like, oh man, I know this is gonna be like insanely limited time. Should I go get a few boxes? And then I didn't, and then they were super limited time, and I didn't have a chance to go get more boxes. I let myself down, truly. UK chat, you're serious? If you see them, you gotta let you know. Excellent. Was that good enough for an A rank? I don't actually know.
Yes.
What are you playing? This is Sonic Adventure 2. Am I going to get chat some pumpkin pies?
That was cool.
I was considering at some point making a pumpkin
Select a
cheesecake.
stage. Who will you be?
We, not too terribly long ago, we had a Cheesecake Factory gift card, and so we went. And man, seeing the Cheesecake Factory prices on the actual cheesecake slices, it's so insanely expensive. Is it a mod pack? Nope. No mods whatsoever. We're playing the vanilla game. No Halloween costumes for the Chao this year? No, unfortunately. We play entirely vanilla. Our costumes are that we gave our Chao different animals than they'd normally wear. That's their costumes. But their cheesecake is so good. Their cheesecake is very good, but it's so expensive. And every single time I see their prices, I'm just like, you know what? I'm capable of doing this. Let me do it myself. And I'll go do it myself. Now, is it as good as theirs? I don't know. That's up in the air. But it is a lot cheaper. And I get a lot more of it. Also because, do you want to just make cheesecake or do you want to do it in cosplay and go live? I mean, I don't know. I forget who it was. So there was somebody last stream who was saying that we should do a cooking or baking stream, and I was just like, I don't know. I love the Chao Shop sound. It's a good sound. It has good sounds. Maybe on the purple app? Potentially. 14 is the cutoff point today. 14 Chao fruit and no more than that. Maybe on the purple app, Cooking with Tara, Chao Cake stream. I'd have to figure out the... You know, the hardest part about it would be figuring out the, Actually, everyone come over here. There's only 2 Chao over here, one of which is already eating. The hardest part would be figuring out the camera angles and stuff. I have 1 tripod. But that's it. And I'm not the... I've like never really used it. So I'm not the best at using it. Like figuring out how to like move it and whatnot. Terrace treats.
Everything will be okay.
attach camera in a Hello Kitty clip. Do they have cameras that small? I've never actually gone out of my way to look up cameras or anything. Do they have cameras that small? Is that what people use to record stuff whenever they like walk around? I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry, Skoliv. He's gonna be so upset with me. How do you unlock the dark Chao world? All you gotta do is have a have one of your Chao grow up to be dark. As soon as one of your Chao grows up to be dark, you unlock the dark garden. 0 days without incident. He went right to bed. Skoliv is unbothered. King behavior. Needs 1080p camera or 4K. What type of Renchao is that? Which one? This one right here? This is a Hero Renchao. I'm not sure which one you might have meant. Alright, let's see. Did we finish up with Chaleep? No, we didn't.
Everything will be okay.
Alright, Chaleep, you need a little bit of gorilla. Sorry, buddy.
Here.
Also, thank you, I'm John Bond, for the heart me. Appreciate it. No, the dark. Oh, I think you mean Glorpop. Glorpop is just a regular run Dark Chao. He's one of the regular ones. You know, like the light blue and yellow ones that you get whenever you first start a garden. He's one of the regular Chaos. He looks fun, run. Yeah, I'm not sure which substat he might be. Speaking of, he's singing over there. Let's go take a look at him. Yeah, I'm not too sure what substat they might be, but they are normal and they have the blue colorings. So whichever ones have the blue colorings. What happened? You went to get a snack? Not too much. We've been feeding the other Chao. Won't count a fruit theft. We had one misdemeanor. Yeah, we accidentally took Skoliv's food, but he's chill. Look at him. My last brain cell hard at work. Actually, okay. So I'm still thinking about the whole subscription thing, right? Any one of you guys, can I get one volunteer of you guys who still has the little subscription marking thingy? Can I get one of you guys to go look at the page, the post on the page, and tell me if you see a subscriber only post on there? It should be a post with just a sleeping construction gleep. Can you let me know if you see that? You'll look? You're on the case? Okay, Kath and Laura. Please report back with what you see. Yes, you see it? It's on there. You see it too, Michelle? Despite not having the thingy. You see it, and when you go click, it asks you to subscribe. I see. Interesting. You see it, but it's telling you to subscribe. I see. Okay. You're in limbo. You're a subscriber. You're not a subscriber. Yeah, that's why I'm so confused. That's why I was like, like what's going on with it? You are a subscriber, so you don't. Okay. I think it might have like gotten fixed, but also not gotten fixed. It's strange. That's why I'm trying to figure out like what it is that's going on with it. Who is that? What are we doing? Oh, it's a core bub. Goodbye, core bub. 07. Also, they introduced stickers to DMs. Are you able to use the stickers from having been a former subscriber here, Sorcerer, or are they not available to you? Because I remember that was something that like some people had access to before, some people didn't. Depends on region. It might have been like a slow rollout type thing. Like they were testing in some areas, not others. It's region based. I see. You want to sub, but you're poor, rip. The subscription has been like, that's why I'm kind of asking right now, because it's been really wonky and broken for like the past month. Because they were gonna like, you know, quote unquote update it, change it to change from subscription to being like a super fan thing is what they're calling it. But that started happening a month ago, and it's been wonky and broken ever since.
Everything will be okay.
Baby core bub on the pogo stick. No stickers and DMs yet either.
Everything will be okay.
No stickies. Okay, I see. Funny enough, it no longer says subscribe when you reply to a post. Yeah, that's so okay. So the main thing that got me like wondering and asking about it here. Let me. We're gonna follow around Flubber so I can just kind of speak without. Well, so much for following around Flubber. We're gonna follow around Skoliv. Skoliv's on the ground. Okay. So the thing that got me thinking of it is, it's really weird. So whenever it first broke on my end, right? Whenever the subscription thing first broke, it, on my end, on the subscriber thing, the active subscriber count was just empty. Like it was blank. Whenever the initial, you know, change to Superfan first started, it was blank. Just completely non-functional. Whenever I try to click on it, it would send me to like broken links or things that were like, you know, with a TikTok logo, and I was like, oh, we're still working on this type thing. You feel? And then, what console are we playing on? We're playing on the GameCube version of the game. You can tell because the Chao transport over here, it's in the shape of a Game Boy. Hello, little bro. We'll pet little bro while we continue to speak.
Everything will be okay.
So, the active subscriber count was always blank and broken, and then after about a week, it changed to then being broken. Well, not broken. It changed to like looking the way it should have. You know, it should normally look,
Everything will be okay.
but it had 0, and it had no history of like previous subscribers, because there was always a tab of like inactive subscriptions. So like if somebody subscribed for just a month and then they didn't renew, it would show the history of their subscriptions on that tab. But the thing was, whenever I clicked on it at that point onward, it said 0 with no history of anything. Like the whole thing was just wiped blank, like entirely.
Everything will be okay.
And so I was just like, huh, well that's strange, it's broken. So fast forward to yesterday, a few days ago. I've been checking every day since then to see if anything's different, if anything's changed. As of yesterday,
Everything will be okay.
I noticed that it looked a little bit different, and I was like, I wonder why. And so I started poking around in all the, you know, all the different things on my end. And one of the things I noticed was under subscriber perks, oh, little bro's hungry. It changed and got rid of all of the things that I had. I don't remember what I had on there, but I know I had something, because it requires you to have something on there to be able to do the subscription thing at all. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, let me just, you know, click whatever makes sense. I checked that yesterday, and it was blank. It showed that there was no perks, and it was red, and it didn't show anything. And I was like, huh, that's weird. And so I was like, surely that's not why it's broken, right? And so I changed, I clicked on the thing to add a new, a perk, which was just the first thing I thought of. It was one of the top ones. Also, Zach Cutter, how to unlock the other gardens. All you gotta do is have a Chao become either hero or dark. Unlocking either one of the two gets you that respective garden. But yeah, so it was red, it showed that it was empty, there was no perks, and I was like, well, let me see what happens if I do add a perk. And so I put the, the prioritize your comments perk thing. I clicked on that one, saved it, and it was no longer red. And so that changed, and I was like, that's weird. I was like, okay, and I didn't think much else of it, right? Just assuming it was probably still broken. And then today, I open it up again, once again, checking for the daily, is it fixed yet, right? And so what I saw is that the number for subscribers had gone from 0 to 1. And I was like, huh? I was confused. I was like, what do you mean? Right? I was like, what do you mean that it went from 0 to 1? It's still broken. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Abraham, for the 50 what's ups. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. And so I was confused. I was like, what do you mean what do you mean there's 1? And so I clicked on it, and yeah, it shows that, again, everything is still blank, but it showed that, and I hope they don't mind me, saying, but it said that Gem was a subscriber again. And I was like, huh? And that her subscription had started on the 19th, which was yesterday whenever I made that change. And I was just like, huh? And so I clicked on, maybe Gem renewed her subscription. You'd think so, but it was broken for the longest time. Remember? Nobody could. Nobody could renew their thing because it was broken. On my end and theirs. That's why it's so strange. Also, I'm gonna go switch to a dark character to Petskoliv, so he goes back to neutral. Yeah, but she's a believer. Nope, so that's why I was like, huh. And so I made a subscriber-only post. I made a subscriber-only post as a little test thing. I was like, let me see this. To see if any one of you guys would be able to see it. And here's the thing. Gem could see it and commented on it. So now I'm even more confused that you guys can see it, but that it tells you to resubscribe and that it doesn't let you do anything with it. So that's why I'm confused. I'm like, huh? I'm like, what the heck is going on with it? Before we start the petting, come over here. So hold on, has TikTok taken our money, not given the benefit? I have no idea. I would hope not. For September, I would hope that nobody who was on there got charged for September. Because on my end, I sure as hell didn't see anything on September. So that's why I'm like, what's going on with it? What's going on with all that there? It sounds broken? Oh, it's absolutely broken. You were charged, you got charged September, then cancel your screen, supposed to end 10/18. Yeah, see, it's weird. It's all broken, it's all weird. It shouldn't have been that way. Time Determined to sue the clock app. Alright, are we firmly neutral? One or two more pets, maybe? I'm gonna say that's neutral. Probably has something to do with the US takeover of Clock App. Oh, yeah, I would not doubt it at all. It is absolutely probably because of the US takeover with it. Also, thank you, Abraham, for the heart me. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna look into it more, because not only because, you know, that's it's really screwy the way that they're handling it, the way that those things are happening with it, but I'm also just curious as to like why that has changed, and I'm just curious. I want to look more into all the things that are going on with it. Did it renew next week, so you might cancel and try to redo it. If it lets you, I mean, it'd be, again, interesting to see what happens. What race unlocks the boombox, by the way? To get the Dark Garden toys, you have to do the dark races. So whenever you go to the Chao race, you get the option of beginner races, jewel race, challenge, dark, and hero races. You got to do the dark races, and those unlock the garden toys for the Dark Garden. All right, Corbub, we got to go to the doctors. Go check you out. But that's why I was so confused. I was just like, why is this showing? Why was it showing Gem now as a subscriber whenever it was still broken for everyone else and whatnot? I gotta get down to the bottom of this. You feel scammed by the clock? I wouldn't blame you for it. Heck, I'm also banned. I'm also feel scammed by the clock. We're all victims here. And I had steady internet service. Yeah, I have had no internet issues, so like it has to be a just on their end thing. CSBCB. Okay, so we can do anything but fly. Let's see, what do we want to do with Corbub? Corbub already has Angry Eyes, so he can go dark as well. He'll be one of our Dark Chao. It's not fair on me. It's not sad. I mean, it simply is what it is for now. I have to just continue to just pay attention to it and monitor to see what's going on with it. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Emily. Thank you for the donut. I appreciate it. Welcome to our humble Chao garden. Do run, dark swim. Oh, you can do either or. To be a topic. Postcard photo chat gifts. I'm gonna be, yeah. Most of my gifts are coming from New York, but I'm gonna be going back to Vegas next month. So like in a few weeks now. So you'll see my Pokemon Go gifts change to being back in Vegas. That Dark Run Chao has a swim run, by the way. Glorpop. Swim run. I like him. I like the blue coloring he has. Very dark Sonic coded. He's a good lad. Alright, what are we gonna want with Corbub? Didn't know we're still on this, but you were also charged. See, that's the thing. You've been charged, but we haven't received the benefits. Haven't received the benefits, and that's a problem. You got your fans' business to be a Pokestop, so I'm gonna start sending you guys those gifts. Ooh, that sounds exciting. What an absolute dream it'd be to have a place where like I spend so much time, be like within range of a Pokestop. My girlfriend's sister's place is in range of a Pokestop, and I'm just like, oh man. I'm just like, if only. Could you imagine being able to get items whenever? Never have to worry about Pokeballs ever again. Your house was a Pokestop? I remember that happened to someone, and like they hated it, but it was like very, 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 very early days of the game. All of a sudden, he just had a whole bunch of people in his yard. He was like, who are you people? Presider US consulate at the Pokestop. Yeah, I wonder how they decide sometimes those things. At our apartment complex, there is one of those like max power stops. You know, like one of the power spots. I forget what they're called. I'm pretty sure they're called power spots, where you can do the max battles. And it says that it's like a nail place or something, like a nail place or something like that, right? But the thing is, it's like right in the middle of the apartment complex, and I'm just like, there is no such thing here. You're in range of 3 Pokestops in a gym here? That's insane. Truly, some people die. Some people drown while others die of thirst. Community base. So you go on Niantic's website, review submissions. I'm gonna have to start doing that. No, because yeah, that's one of those things though. It's like, because I'm in range of that max power spot, I'm just like, you know what? Because this benefits me, I feel no need to report that thing isn't actually there. I will simply be quiet and enjoy it. Good night, everyone. Have a blessed evening. Okie dokie, Louie. Hope you enjoyed your time here with us, and hope you have a good rest of your night. Thank you for the 8 roses. I appreciate it. Yeet dreams. We got Gleep dreams, now we got Yeet dreams. Alright, let's see. Let's go. Well, let's have Corba be a swim dark Chao. So we'll get some swim animals right here. You mean it works? It does work. I do like the sound of it. Death Chamber. Right now we're just gonna get the animals. We're not actually going to play the stage, it's just the animals. How do I not have any S ranks? I'm just not good enough. I fall just short of getting the S ranks. Sorry to disappoint. Alright, let's get 2 seals. Did I get the penguin? I did, okay. I can get 2 penguins and 2 seals. We'll give those to Corbub. Seal number 1 acquired. Penguin number 2 acquired. I swear he used to have S ranks, what? You don't get A rank that consistently, you never get S? Save editor or challenge?
Who will you be?
How could we have possibly achieved those A ranks without getting an S rank? The world may never know. I swear I used to have S ranks, what? Did I? Did I have S ranks at some point? I don't think I did. I don't think I've ever been able to achieve the elusive S rank on this game.
Everything will be okay.
Who is it that's tooting the trumpet? Oh, it's these two. I couldn't see the trumpet because Scala was in the way. You're going through the Mandela effect right now? The new only A rank challenge? Yeah, I like A's better than S personally. They use save editor, you just noticed the channel? You think so, Caleb? Is that in your professional opinion? In your professional Sonic Adventure 2 opinion, do you think we use a save editor? Come here, little guy. Where is the seal? Over here. It's not derogatory? No, I'm just asking.
Okay.
I'm just asking out of genuine curiosity. You'll allow save editor for Halloween? I'm just curious. What signs point to thinking there's a save editor that's been used on the save file? What are the giveaways? What are the tells that you see? I mean, you would never expect a ChaoGarden based channel to not use save editor. Is it such an what's the word I'm looking for? You feel like you need to go make popcorn for this combo? What is save editor? A save editor is an external tool that's typically used to alter data within a game. So like think of Pokemon. A save editor would allow you to edit your item amounts, what items you have, what Pokemon you have in storage, what stats those Pokemon have, and so on and so forth. That's what a save editor does. But yeah, Caleb, I wouldn't blame you for thinking that all Chao channels probably use a save editor, but I guarantee you, I have never used a save editor. I have never used any sort of save editing on this save file, nor any sort of mods or anything. Everything is entirely 100% vanilla. All the Chao stats that you see, look, let me see. Yeah, all the stats you see and everything, it's all entirely legit vanilla. Using the only thing that, you know, some people kind of toss out there like, oh, that's cheating, is the animal glitch. That we do take advantage of glitches. That much I can tell you. Where did the other seal go? Is that it over there? It is. It works in the vials too. It does, but I don't like using the chaos drives. Chaos drives are less efficient than the animals are.
Here, everything will be okay. Here. Here. Here.
Don't forget frauding buns. That too. We have 50,000 rings. Obtained somewhat legitimately.
Everything will be okay.
Also, Caleb, I was kind of trolling you earlier. Hold on here. Let me exit here real quick. I was kind of trolling you earlier, Caleb. There is no S rank in this game.
Select a stage.
In this game, A rank is the highest rank you can attain. And I can pretty confidently do any stage that you ask me to do if you'd like to see any stage be done with an A rank. What version? All versions of this game. Every version of Sonic Adventure 2, the highest rank you can achieve is an A rank. Also, hello Maddie, welcome back. Good to see you. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. Your brain is broken at the moment. I know the modern day Sonic games use S ranks instead of A ranks, but I guarantee you, the A rank is the highest rank you can achieve on this game. You're about to go boot, you swear to God there's S rank? I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you, Caleb, I guarantee you it's only A ranks. And I can play any stage you'd like to see with an A rank. I promise you. You don't play mod? You played this and the one before? Yeah. These games had A ranks. Was the highest rank you could achieve. Dreamcast and GameCube. Yeah, I'm on GameCube. We're on the GameCube version of the game. You can hear the clicks of my GameCube controller. L and R button. Got the notches on the control stick. You must be dying. You need the hospital. There's a parallel life where the S ranks do not exist. I guarantee you guys that there's never been S ranks in Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah, S rank Mandela effect. Welcome to the garden, Caleb. You got a feeling they're here to stay now? Yeah, welcome to our humble Chao garden, Caleb. Hope you enjoy your stay. You didn't think you got past E as a kid? You get E on every stage, just like that's it. That's all there is. There's nothing else. Someone tells you they got a D rank, you're just like, those don't exist. Hey, hello Allie, welcome back. Good to see you. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. Only Chao has S rank. I'm gaslighting you? No, there's no gaslighting. This game has never had S ranks. A rank is the highest rank possible. I guarantee it. I only gaslight you guys about important things. Yeah, the Chao stats have S rank. Not the stages though. Interestingly enough. I only gaslight you guys about the Chao that's the favorite. I gaslight you guys about which Chao is the favorite and what's going on with Oshawott. That's it. That's the only sort of gaslighting I'm capable of. You're right, only up to A. Your reality has shifted. Welcome, Caleb, to our humble Chao garden. I hope you enjoy your stay. I was kind of trolling you earlier with the whole S rank thing, but no, I guarantee you, like we do everything legit. Yeah, it only goes up to A ranks. I've never used a save editor on the save file. We do everything entirely vanilla. As crazy as it probably sounds. I know most of the every other Chao page does use, you know, mods and whatnot. I don't like to. Oh, I missed the rail. Where's Oshawott? He hasn't even been seen in the layout. Also, welcome, Just a Guy. Good to see you. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. Sonic Unleashed has S rank on stages. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of the modern day Sonic games have S ranks. Sprite is best forever and always. This time around, Sprite is he's gonna be a neutral run Chao. He's gonna be a neutral run Chao, so we start rounding out his other stats. Oh my god. Even though Just Guy's busy a lot, we appreciate that profile pic remains loyal to the Chao garden. Honestly, whenever I see someone using a profile pic from our Chao garden, I'm just like, ah, look at that. Warms my heart. So far, I have seen one. I saw one profile pic in the wild. Somebody who's not like super closely, super closely here in the garden with us, in the streams or anything. I saw one profile pic on a random Reddit thread of somebody using one of our Chao, and I was just like, oh, they're out there. Which Chao was it? It was Barry. They were someone on Reddit was using a Barry profile picture, and it was the picture that I took. I was like, it's Barry. That's our Barry, out in the wild. Generally thought I was gonna say Nog and only. You guys wouldn't believe me if that was the case, or you guys would accuse it of being me. But yeah, that's the only time I've seen one of our Chao out in the wild. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, never mind, I'm goated. I meant to do it the whole time. If I said Nog, it was me. About to go change my Reddit profile picture to Eggnog, despite not having used that thing for like years. Or rather, not having posted on there for years. What am I playing on? We're playing on the GameCube version of the game. Someone needs to go to TikTok headquarters, tell them to bring back the emotes. I'd like them to figure out what's going on with the whole subscription thing as a whole. Because the stickers, the emotes are tied to that. So that has to get fixed for the stickers to come back. But you'll admit it, Eggnog was the prettiest Chao. There, you said it. Finally getting it off our chest. They called me a madman. Wow, that was an awful idea. Got a message saying I had a new feature since sub last until December. So I changed one of the things on there because I was like, that's strange. Never mind, Terra Wash. Yeah, bad choice landing on that rail down there. No, but yeah, I was poking around with the subscription things the other day, Maddie, and I did update something on there to see if it would change anything, because to give you the TLDR version of what I explained earlier, whenever I first set up the subscription thing, you had to have a perk, and it wouldn't let you start the subscription thing without having a perk active. And then after all the update things, it just turned all of mine off for some reason, and so I turned one back on to see if it would change anything, and it did, but it didn't. So the TLDR, what I'm curious about, what I want to try and figure out is, whenever the changes first started happening, it went blank. The subscriber count went blank. The subscriber history went blank. That whole thing was still blank. And what's it called? Then it changed to not being blank and instead saying 0. But now, as of yesterday, as of today when I checked, it says that as of yesterday, Gem is now the only subscriber. It shows that she's currently subscribed and she's the only one. And I was like, huh? I was like, why is that the case? And so I made a sub-only post. Everyone else says they can see it, but it prompts them to subscribe, as if you guys aren't or weren't, But Gem was able to comment on it. And so I was just like, that's so weird. So I've reached out to Gem. I'm gonna ask her and be like, hey, what did you do? Did you do anything special to arrive at this point to where you can see that post and comment on it? And why she shows up under the thing as being an active subscriber when nobody else can. So I'm waiting to hear back from Gem to see if to see what happens. And yeah, that's also part of why I want to hoping that Gem shows up, because if she does, we get to see if she's able to use the stickers or not. If you guys see a random stream at a random time, that might be why. Because whenever I hear back, I'm just gonna ask her like, hey, do you have a minute to? It's like, I'm just gonna start up the stream, check to see if you can use the stickers or not. And I haven't gotten my cut. Yeah, that too. I in terms of like the actual like finances, the money, it's weird. Like, TikTok gave me something really late for September, but it doesn't quantify and tell me the way it normally would. So like, it's all kinds of borked. Why is it always the Sonic fans getting the short end of the stick? They don't love us. The world's shortest VOD. No, yeah, because I'm so curious to know, to see like what's going on there.
Yes.
So like, I didn't see anything for the month of
That was cool.
September. For the month of September, in terms of like subscription, I didn't see anything
Select a stage.
until like a few days ago, where it gave me some like a tiny amount retroactively that it's like, oh, this was supposed to be for this. And I'm just like, but it doesn't make sense.
Who will you be?
You don't even see the subscribe button anymore on here. If you go to the page and you see and you take a look at the if you take a look at the sub only post, others said that they clicked on that and that it shows the subscription thing on there. But again, I don't know what's going on with it. Cause yeah, like the button isn't on here for some reason. You think we need to go to the purple app? We might just have to. Again, the what's it called? The purple app transition, if this isn't fixed and figured out, and if I don't feel confident or comfortable with TikTok by the end of, you know, I just got the bad too. If I don't feel comfortable with TikTok by the start of like November, we're gonna start the transition to the purple app. Because on starting November, I will be going back to my parents' place for a few months, right? I'm gonna be heading back home for a few months, and I'll have access to my sister's computer. My sister's computer does have the power to be able to stream to both of them at the same time. Also, hello, Nika. Welcome back.
Select a
And thank you for the heart meme.
Who will you be?
I appreciate it. Put the emotes on purple apps? I will, Zachary. Don't you worry. Oh, the most used emotes will go into the followers. We'll go into the follower emotes. I get 5 of those, and the rest of them will have to go into the sub emotes. By the way, how's Pokemon ZA going? You're worried is dog water? I'm having a really fun time with it. I really like the game so far. I have 3-ish main gripes with the game. But I do really overall love the game a lot. My 3 major gripes with the game so far are 1, and again, I haven't finished the game, so like if this becomes something that you can do after, you know, later on. What's it called? I don't like that you can't skip the day-night like change, like the battle zone activating whenever nighttime comes and whenever morning comes. It's kind of annoying that you can't skip it and you have to watch the whole cutscene every single time.
Select a stage.
So there's that.
Who will you be?
That's one of my main gripes with it. I kind of hate that transition. Is the fan club different? Yeah, the fan club is different from the subscribers. I don't even know what the fan club is necessarily supposed to be. TikTok gives me really, really, really weird like suggestions and recommendations on the fan club, so I have just never really interacted with it. You went to cancel and then restored by subscription, and it still isn't showing me the video. Really? Interesting.
Everything will be okay.
Was that your boy? Yeah, here he goes. Here's Sprite. This is your lad. He's currently baby. And now he's sleeping. So, out of curiosity, Kath, did it let you restore the subscription? Did it let you do that? Oh, it says the cat just came back in. Did it let you restore the subscription, Kath, or did it like tell you to piss off in some variation of the way it's been doing? Oh, they're both going for the same fruit. Uh-oh. Also, am I in Chao Mom long distance? That's rough, but worth it for love. Yeah, we are. Rather, we started out long distance. I moved over here, but there's still, you know, plenty that I have, you know, like to do back home and whatnot. So like, I am mostly over here, but now I go back home to visit every here and there. And so this next month I'll be heading back down to visit my parents.
Here, everything will be okay. Oh, here.
What are we doing specifically? Just join the stream. We're about to start leveling up this little guy right here, this invisible Chao. Hold on, the plot thickens. It's now telling you you never had an active subscription and to choose a plan. Isn't that lovely? The plot thickens in the worst of ways. Do you evolve him into what, or just randomly by giving him things? So it depends. Typically, yeah, you would evolve them in a certain way. So you see this little guy over here. This little guy's a baby. We'd like him to become run type, so we give him mostly run animals until he grows up. After they've become adults and they have the look that we want, you know, like these guys, then you can just kind of give them whatever you want to get their stats up, as you can see.
Here.
See this whole thing? It's got me feeling some type of way. Hold on.
Here.
Got me feeling some type of way, this whole situation. I think there we go. A little something to take the edge off. I got peach soda. Hold on. I splashed a whole bunch of the soda all over my hands. I have to go wash my hands. I'm gonna get sticky. Oh my god. On the controller and everything. This is terrible. Oh my god. You discovered me through TikTok, shame this is happening. I think it's a shame too. I honestly... Did it again? Okay, no, I think I've cleaned up everything. But yeah, honestly, I think that TikTok would be a fairly decent rival to Purple Platform if they were able to get their things together. Because I honestly kind of like, personally, I kind of prefer the TikTok format to the Purple app format, genuinely. There's too many things in the Purple app that I'm just not the biggest fan of that TikTok doesn't have. like, you don't have to deal with those things on TikTok. And the biggest one of those things for me is largely ads. I don't like the way that Twitch does ads. Now your thing is, if your OG sub is still charging but not registered, will you be 2 times charged if you resub it? See, that's the thing. I have no idea. Who's listening to the radio? It's Sprite. Dude, Charlie probably looks the best one. Oh, we're all listening to the radio. Why not go and level up, or you just wait for something? We level up the Chao by giving them animals. You feel like holding off your subscribe until the clock app sorts their stuff? I think so too. I think ideally we just wait to see if things get fixed. Because again, if they don't get fixed by next month I'll be able to start the transition to purple platform better. So starting next month, once I go back home, I'll be able to use my sister's computer. My sister's computer does have the power to stream simultaneously to both platforms. So we'll begin the transition then. That's the time frame I'm giving them, because we've put up with this for an entire month now, and there is no end in sight. Hello, Chili. Thinking about a week, it should be okay. This has been ongoing for like a little over a month now, Adi. That's why we have no faith. Because TikTok has been really really kind of borked in the US, and I am located in the US, so it is very just broken and iffy for me over here.
Everything will be okay.
And because my country's leaders want to continue to beef with TikTok, there is just not much we can do about it. As an individual, as a small individual, there's simply not much I can do about it. Try as I might. The lack of bindle is felt. Yes, you're getting on Twitch again? Yeah, hey, if you'd like to keep up with us here, continue to come and hang out with us. That's the way it's gonna have to be. It's definitely gonna change in the next few months, you think? Well, absolutely. If anything, at least for US users, it's absolutely not going to be the same. And given that I am located in the US, it kind of puts a damper on things here, yeah? Where's little bro? Am I blind? Where's little bro at? Oh, he's over here. Algorithm's already been different, you hate it? Yeah. Things are changing. Gotta hope Chao gets super popular. They need a Chao TCG. You know what we've been saying, Audie? We've been saying that they need Chao blind boxes. Like the little figures. They need Chao blind box figures. With how many different variants of Chao there are, it's so easy. Chabubus. Exactly. If the Lububu can do it, there's nothing a Dark Chao doesn't have that a Lububu has. Like, that is probably the easiest money they could ever make. You got an Angel Chao in hell. We do. You found out the cheat by accident. This is one of the biggest glitches to know in this game. They did drop Chao Tails Halloween merch today. Did they? For real, for real? There's Chao merch? Today? Alright, we're doing that at the end of stream. I'm opening up the thing I'm looking through. Chao merchant the big 25, where things are looking up. I think you mentioned it, but at a con there was a Chao pin blind box where the packaging was an egg. That's so cute. See, that's such a good idea. Even the packaging itself. All they gotta do is actually do it. Get that dopamine hit for some Chao merch. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of like little plushies and knickknacks, figures like that. I love that type of stuff. One of these days, you guys gotta remind me to show a picture of what my old bedroom looked like. My old bedroom, I had tons and tons of like plushies and figures and stuff. I know I have pictures of them on my phone. I just gotta I need a reminder. I need to remember to move them onto my computer so I can show on here.
Everything will be okay.
And one of these days, I still like to do a crane game stream. Crane game stream would be so fun. How was the Yush stream? The what now? The Yush stream? What's the... Don't quite remember what the Yush stream was.
Everything will be okay.
Oh, no, I haven't done that. The Yosh stream. I haven't done that yet. I have not mentally prepped myself enough to sit here pressing the B button listening to that for 4 hours yet. I mean 8 hours, yeah, you're right.
Everything will be okay.
One of these days, though, one of these days. That's the sub-testing stream. If we all email Sega every single day, they might bring back Chao.
Everything will be okay.
They would either A, be like, damn, there's a community out there for it. Or they'd be like, damn, these guys are annoying. Never interact with them. Tell them to piss off. And then they'd blame me, and I'd be like, I'm sorry. So what is my purple app handle? The purple app handle is this one. I will leave it up for a few seconds. Because if I leave it up any longer, the platform we're currently on gets mad at me.
Everything will be okay.
Yeah, they get mad. They get mad at me for having that up there. But yeah, that's what it is. The profile picture on the account is an image of Pichu with his mouth wide open.
Everything will be okay.
Does it shut down the stream? Not quite, Crystal. What it does is it puts my stream under restricted, is what they call it. So my stream will be restricted. Oh, all right, Gorp up. The stream will be restricted, and what that does is it makes it a lot harder for people to see it.
Everything will be okay.
So it stops showing it to new people that are scrolling. It takes it out of it takes it off of the feed, and then it also doesn't show people that the page is live. So like anyone who would normally get shown, oh hey, the page that you follow and tune into sometimes it's live. It doesn't tell them. That's what happens whenever they get mad. And that can happen by a few different ways. Either showing links to other platforms on screen. Cursing is another thing. If you curse too much, that'll also restrict you. How'd you make him invisible? How do you make yours invisible? We made this little guy invisible by breeding together a jewel Chao and a shiny Chao. If you breed together those two types of Chao, you end up with an invisible one. Purple app don't care if you curse. Yeah, purple app doesn't care if I curse. This one very much so does. So on here, I do not curse. Almost ever. It's very rare that I do.
Everything will be okay.
On the purple app, I'm a bit more loose with it. I don't go out of my way to curse all the time, but like, I will do it over there. What kind? You've always had normal ones? Shiny gray. Sorcerer says that shiny gray should give you an invisible one. So just shiny gray and any jewel Chao. You're playing Purple App stream recently? Your fiance was bewildered to hear me curse. Yeah, Kath had the same reaction the other day. During Pokemon, Kath was hanging out. I forget what I said, but I said something, and it was just like, oh my god. It's so weird to hear him say that word. What's a shiny gray? A Chao that is shiny gray in color. From the black market, you can buy a shiny gray egg. If you breed together one of those Chao that comes from the shiny gray egg with a jewel Chao, you'll get an invisible Chao. What does Tamale think of me cursing? Probably not much. I curse at Tamale on the regular. Not in a bad way, but like, you know, in a very silly, playful way. I'll curse at her regularly. How you get the rarest? Not quite sure. It would depend on what you consider to be rare. One must imagine little bro with very long pigtails. Are we gonna get more ZA streams? Yes. I plan to just stream ZA whenever I'm gonna be playing, when I have time. If it's not like a quick sit down for a few minutes just because I have a few minutes of time, and I do actually have time to sit down and stream, I'm probably gonna do it. Want to watch you play ZA, but you don't want to watch ahead of your story progress? I'm currently only at rank V. I haven't progressed the story past rank V because I've been just sidetracked doing other things. Am I streaming on Purple App later? Potentially. We're in the same spot then? Yeah. That's where I am right now. And even today, if I were to play today, I don't even know that I would go do that. Little bro with the smile. Have we ever seen little bro with the wide grin teeth? Aw, whoops.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
I have collected you. What have you collected, just a guy? You've collected me? I'm sorry, little bro. Okay, hold on. No! Come here. Stay awake, little bro.
Everything will be okay.
Okay. There's little bro with the smile. I want to see little bro with the toothy smile. There it is. Look at him. Ain't that the happiest little bro you've ever seen? ChaoGardenDaily, hello. Hello, Baku. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hopefully your day's treating you well. Little bro's a Cheshire cat, actually. Okay, I'm sorry to have disturbed you, little bro. Back to bed. Scarlet is chilling. Sprite's chilling. Corbub.
Everything will be okay.
Why does Corvo look weird to me? What's not lining up here? He's supposed to be dark. That's what it is. That's what's not lining up. Corvo is serving as transparent crest right now. Yeah, he's too light. That's what was so weird. I was like, why is he so... I was like, why does he look like that? It's like, it feels wrong. He's supposed to be dark. Corbin's call for baby 2? Yes. Corbub just reincarnated today. Come here, Corb. Who is it that's hungry? I didn't get a chance to see. We haven't done a gleep check yet. Try and make little bro sleep in the bird cage, or do they fall through? They can stay up there. It's just difficult to get them to stay up there. Because the platform up there is so small, they just kind of fall. Corbub, no Angie eyes. No, he does. The Angie eyes are there, you just... the eyelids are transparent, so it's hard to see. But no, they're definitely there. They're definitely angry. You see them? What's your best stats, Chao? Let's see. At the moment, probably either our Tails Chao or Chalipa's getting pretty high up there. Have we trained Cat and Tooth yet? Not yet. Yeah, Pod P. In this garden, I think Chalip is our strongest. Have we trained Pod P? Oh, let's go check. We get our gleep check while we're at it. Okay, no, Pod P stats weren't up there yet. And the other one is still baby, I think. Yeah, no, this one's still baby. In that case, yeah, our strongest is probably gonna be Tails here. The other stats are higher, but Tails has, like, overall highest stats. Didn't know you was like that, my man. Yeah, we have some very strong Chao. Two of our strongest Chao that we had in here previously, they're no longer with us. They have been graduated to a different garden. How many hours did it take you to get his stats that high? On this save file, we have collectively 300 hours now. We have passed the 300 hour mark on this save file. You thought Burger was Oshawott for a second? Yeah, that's the whole point. He's cosplaying Oshawott. That's his Halloween costume. Hello, Gleep. How are we doing? You didn't know you love that? Yeah, that's his costume. He's cosplaying Oshawott. What keeps me engaged playing it? You want to get your little guy to max, but get bored after a few hours? What does... I don't know. Honestly, Jaden, I don't have a good answer for you. It's just one of those things. You know how, like, you have that, like, those few things that you just never get tired of? For me, this is just one of them. This is just one of those things where, like, my brain is just wired in such a way to where I never get bored of this thing. You say the chat engagement, right? That too, that also helps. Having others here to also hang out with us, that would also helps a lot. But, like, even if I, say if there was no viewers and, like, I just gave up on the idea of streaming it at all, and I was still, like, you know, just on my own, I would still be here playing just privately on my own time. It's just one of those things. For me, it's just, again, I simply don't get bored. I simply just have a love for the game. Exactly. For me, the love that I have for this game, like the happiness this game brings me, I'm content to be here for, you know, an obscene amount of hours. I simply like it here, and that's like really the only answer I can give for it. Alright, let's head back down. It was legit just me and you the other night on Twitch? Yeah. Over on Twitch, like, or rather, the purple app, sorry. Purple app, TikTok, don't kill me. Over on the purple platform, until we fully migrate over there, it's gonna be very, very quiet over there for a while. It could stay that way forever, who knows? But yeah, the viewer count over there is incredibly low. That's where we have the more in-depth conversations, because there's just not many people there, not much going on. So if anyone ever wants to have closer, more, you know, more back and forth conversations, the purple platform is the place to do it. Also, thank you, Fatal, for the Go Popular and Heart Me. I appreciate it. It's okay, you were the one who said it. No, that's okay. I feel like, I don't know, it's one of those things, right? For... like, part of doing this at all is just doing it, regardless of like the amount of success or whatever, right? You gotta do it for the love of what you're doing. That's why I chose to, you know, do Chao Garden, because I'd be here regardless. Because, like, on top of that, I don't ever want to be that type of person who's, like, complains about, like, not doing as well as they think they should be or whatever in terms of, like, success, viewer count, and things of that sort. I don't ever want to think about it too terribly much. Can we get rid of the eyebrow, please? What's happening back there? What's going on back here? Who do we watch? They're transferring souls. You thought it froze? No, that's just something I'll be doing. I like to pause for dramatic effect. Bluetooth connected. There you go, transfer successful. He transferred the essence of Run over to Sprite. And he's starving. Legit at the same time. Yeah, I saw Glorpop in the background. I didn't even notice Sprite's bubble. But there he was. There's little bro in the background tooting the trumpet. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, he has no skeleton dog. I got worried for a second. Do we want to play it together, Glorpop? You want to? Nope, he didn't want to. And we're oh, we need Chao fruit. Everyone's starving. Glad you got to see his adult form. Yeah, it was short-lived. You showed up again, Audie, right as he was on his way out. What happened to Melissa? I don't know. I haven't seen Melissa stop by in quite a while. But that's how it be. Sometimes people just get busy. Maybe find other places to spend their time. It's simply the way of life. What's the bet? Buns has none? No, this time we were lucky. You too are starving. Get something to eat, Lumpy. Starving is not good. She's not number 2 fan anymore. Been dethroned. That's simply the way the cookie crumbles. Look, you miss Palm Tree Head Glorp. Which iteration of Glorp was that one? Whenever he was Hero Run? It feels like that was such a long time ago. I feel like we've had Dark Run Glorp for such a long time now. A long time ago, pink and purple Glorp. Alright, the Chao are gonna be eating good. And we've been cut off. Alright, sir, keep your fruit. I don't want it anyways. And the rest of your stock back there was ugly regardless. I didn't want it. Alright, everybody. Fall in, everyone. Here you go, Sprite. Here comes the other ones. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Tara. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. And welcome back. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. And thank you for the Go Popular as well. Thank you, thank you. You know, if you do Dark Run with the second Evo, emphasis on power, it makes the spike stand out. That's pretty neat. I don't know what the chaffer tastes like. It's like blueberry gushes, you bet. It tastes blue. I love that as a flavor. I love when things just taste blue. What are we drawing? We're drawing Rouge. Mine is on the OG blue Scooby-Doo fruit snack. Alright, little bro, we're not done training yet. But actually, hold on. We're gonna put a pause on little bro's training. We gotta go check out Glorpup. We gotta see what we're gonna do with Glorpup now that he's baby again. Common Sprite moment, drawing Rouge. Ain't no bigger Rouge fan than Sprite. Do I use mods? No, Morgan, we don't use any sort of mods at all. Everything you see is entirely vanilla. Very organically raised Chao. Alright, SBSED. What do we want to do with Glorpup here? Do we want to start fixing up some of the more yucky stats, or do we just want to get Fly up there now? Yeah, non-GMO Chao. Fix him. Do we want to see a power Glorp? Everything you see is entirely vanilla. It's becoming a terrorism. Anytime you need to tell someone, no, it's normal. Entirely vanilla. Everything you see. Also, hello Tamale. Welcome, welcome. She's wearing a new bell now. We had to take off her other bell after she got bathed. I should put vanilla in the overlay. I gotta create a little label that just says non-GMO Chao, no preservatives, no artificial colors, no nothing, just natural Chao. We gotta do like a little like almost like a food label, you know? Does he have a fave food? No, he doesn't, unfortunately. Glorpup is okay with anything. Also, he's missing one of his races. He's on all the original Chao. They don't. They're just all missing a race thing. Peridot, which one is that one? Is that the race one? The running one? Hey, you know what? We're gonna just get him powered up with anything first. Tamale, please stay away from the back of the computer. You know what? I'm bringing you with me. Glurp Pop, let's go. Also, thank you, Taya, for the heart mean to go popular. I appreciate it. And hello, Pina Colada. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. Tamale has a new favorite place. Yeah, behind the computer. Now that it's getting cold, she likes the warmth behind the computer. The only mod you'd use is the one that would play with you in the level. See, if we ever get around to playing the Steam version, that's also probably something I would use. I'd use, like, a very minimal amount of mods if I ever, you know, if we ever did. Why is he still here? Hello? Can I help you? Okay, he's gone. Did you guys see that homework, Chao? This bro's problem. Thought that was your Chao for a sec, if only. No, that was just Omo Chao. He just decided to follow along for some reason. Like, I get that he flies with us whenever he's talking like that, but then he just didn't leave. Omo Chao just wants to come with you. He's like that one little kid, just wants to hang around. He's just happy to be a part of the group. He's like, can I come, please?
Select a stage.
Yeah, let's get some condors. And then I might get a unicorn as well. Can I help you, Tamale? One, two, three, four, five, six. Let's go get the unicorn. What does Death Chamber have? Death Chamber has power animals. So gorilla and tiger. Tamale's hungry, you think so? I don't think no, I didn't forget to feed you today. You're good, you're chilling. I don't know why. She's just here because she wants to hang out.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads.
We need a tamale, Chao. If only they could speak. What would she tell me right now? What if we could let Tamale join the chat? I'm about to open up the stream on my phone. Just set the phone down in front of her. See if she types anything. Is Tamale a people person? I don't know. I don't want that speed upgrade. Gets rid of the song. Tamale cam. One of these days. Actually, if we wanted a tamale cam, we'd have to do it soon because I'm gonna be heading back home. So I'd be two-ish months without tamale. I'm gonna say if I had an alt TikTok account for backups. I mean, I have... No, I just have this account, and then I have, like, my personal account, but I don't really use it too terribly much. Or rather, I don't post on there all that frequently. And the last time I posted on there was something absurdly stupid. I posted it more so for myself. Do we remember the daily question that was, like, if there was things that you, like, just struggled to do? Like, for me, I posted that, the last thing on my personal page. I posted that because it was just one of those, like, I'm gonna post this to, like, just make myself feel better about doing this thing, you know? You miss playing this game? Love this? Welcome, thank you to our humble Chao Garden. Okay, game right here. Welcome, welcome. No, I missed the thing. Do I ever chat with the other Chao Garden accounts on TikTok? No, actually. Initially, I don't know if I've talked about it before. I want to say I probably have at some point before. But, essentially, whenever I first started the page, it seemed like they were going to want to. But I wanted to keep the page entirely solo. Like, I didn't want to interact. I didn't want to interact or collaborate or anything with anyone. I wanted everything to be entirely just me. And so I just never interacted with them. And so they stopped trying. And if I'm being honest, I prefer it that way. That's so wholesome. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, like, when it comes to doing anything on the internet, I'd prefer to do everything almost entirely my own. I see the value, like, I understand the value in, you know, collaborating and all that type of stuff, but I don't ever want to be in a position where you collaborate with someone, you do something with someone, you work with someone, and then they do something awful, which a lot of creators almost always end up in that pipeline. I don't know how it continues to happen so frequently, where they start behaving in ways that are less than stellar, and now anyone who's interacted with that person, who has in any sort of way endorsed that person, again, by interacting, by collaborating, by anything of the sort, you now have people coming from all over the place being like, you've done something with them, what's... And I'm just like, I don't ever want to have to deal with anything of that sort. So I am alone. Entirely. I want to remain alone so that I never have to deal with the consequences of anyone else's poor actions. I trust in myself to behave like a respectable human being. I don't have that same faith in other people. So I'd rather just do it alone.
Everything will be okay.
Only the consequences of my own incidents, exactly. Plus, I'm the only one that can trust the gleep, exactly.
Everything will be okay.
I'd do with my poor actions in chat too. Well, yeah, but you know what I mean though, like, the silly jokes aside, like, I trust myself to never do anything, you know, out of line, like, criminally, right? I trust myself to never do anything like that. But I don't have that same faith in other people and other creators. So I simply don't want to. I'd rather just do my own thing. Even if it's, like, never as good, I'll never have to worry about that. I'll never have to meet someone else's standards, only my own. How do you play this game on PC? There's no menu for keybinds or controller use? I have no idea. I've never actually played the Steam version of the game. As far as I've been told, I'm pretty sure you can just plug in a controller and play, no? Oh, whoops. That's crazy that happened twice with Skoliv. That's crazy. Hopefully he's not upset.
Everything will be okay.
Aww.
Everything will be okay.
You gotta do a bunch of prep on PC? Yeah, it's poorly optimized. This has a lot of issues. We play the GameCube version, so we don't gotta deal with any of it.
Everything will be okay.
Plug in any decent controller on Steam? Yeah. That's what I've heard. That you should be able to plug in any controller that Steam recognizes, and it should work out fine. But again, I've never played the Steam version, so I don't know for sure.
Everything will be okay.
0 hours since last incident. There you go. He's all better. There he goes, like it never happened. Where did Gorpop go? But it did happen.
Everything will be okay.
But now it's like it didn't happen.
Here.
We're not gonna make a counter for every accident. See, that's the thing.
Here.
We would need two. One for major incidents and one for misdemeanors. One for felonies and one for misdemeanors.
Here. 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 Here.
We plugged the Xbox controller, it didn't work. You know the controller's caught? Yeah, I honestly don't know, Gladware. I couldn't tell you. I'm not too familiar with the Steam version. If anything, as much as I don't like to have to give the answer, like, as much as I don't like to have to give that answer, if anything, there might be mods to fix what you're dealing with. There might be mods for better controller support and whatnot. It's been 7 days since my last felony. Is that the last time we, is that whenever the yeet happened? The chaleep yeet? The chaleep. Also, yesterday, last night, whenever I was uploading the August 15th VOD, I was like, you know what? Let me go back in there and check it out. Let me go find those 2 moments that everyone's waiting for. And I was like, you know what? Quality stuff right there. Because I had forgotten what I said to the dude. So hearing me say it, like hearing back me saying that, I was like, I was like, you know what? I like that. Admiring your own work as you should. Exactly. Because I didn't remember what I had said. And so I was just like, let me go back and hear what I said. Why do you think I called you Donnie Mommy Terror from there? Yeah, I mean, you know. Finally gonna see what all the hubbub is about. It was a good day. It was a solid day. What happened on August 15th? August 15th was it was what we call a bindle day. And so we were breeding for a specific type of chow on August 15th. I think it was spinach. I think we were breeding for spinach that day. That's your birthday? Happy belated birthday. No, yeah, we were breeding for a specific type of chow that day. And what's it called? There was one dude who was just being obnoxious. And like other members of the community were constantly telling this guy to stop. And like I had seen it out the corner of my eye, but I was just like, surely there's no way after being told to stop that much, there's no way this dude does it a 4th time or a 5th time, you know? But no, he just kept going, and I was like, damn. And so I was finally like, all right, well let me do something about that then. And I said something to him, and what I said and the way that I said it, I guess just ended up coming out really good. It wasn't even the only day he did that too. What, really, was it? Well, now he can't do it anymore. Remember another day when you were there, Ajax was telling him to stop? I see. A repeat offender. Well, good riddance in that case. Good night, everyone. Okie dokie, Kath. Hope you enjoyed your time here with us. Hope you get some much-needed rest after your trip. So many jokes that day. Yeah, there was that. So there was that. There was that moment of me telling the guy to piss off, essentially, and in the very unique way that I said it. And then later on, another moment that everyone enjoyed was whenever I said the burnt shake thing. I repeated the he burnt my shake in the way that I remember the character from SpongeBob saying it. Something shriveled with a ball, something. Yeah, rip that VOD. The Jet 2 holiday was the Jet 2 holiday VOD. That one got borked. Hey yo. I mean, it's fresh in my mind again. I watched it back yesterday before uploading it. I remember what I said. What did I say? I mean, I remember, but like, I can't just repeat it out of nowhere like that. There's Chao here. Okay, then prove it. What is the max level? The max level for these guys is 99. And 99 per stat. Paraphrase it. I said something along the lines of... So you know how whenever you tell someone I'm going to hold your hand when I tell you this? I said something along the lines of that, but then I gave him a very unflattering adjective to his boys. I told him I was gonna hold his very, unflattering adjective boys, as I told him. You think I forgot? No, I didn't forget. I remember. I remember loud and clear. I'm gonna hold your chaos drives when I say this exactly. Hey, that too, the jokes about the fridge. Putting Chao in the other save file for safe holding. They got put in the fridge. That was also a good joke. What's the timestamp? You're gonna go find it? That's what I don't remember. I think it was somewhere in... I know it was somewhere in the 3-hour mark. 3 hours something, but I don't remember past that. Yeah, it was definitely the later part. It was like somewhere around the 3-hour mark. Okay, BRB, you're gonna go find it right now. I wish you luck in your journey. It's right back there looking like a Sierra Mist. Same handle on Red App. On the Red App, it's ChaoGardenDaily. ChaoGardenDaily with the same profile picture is on here. Do we also see the chat in the VOD? Yes. The VOD does have the chat. The only thing the chat doesn't have on the VODs is the stickers. So like it'll show all the chat messages and everything. It just can't display the stickers. All you gotta know there is that there was a lot of side eyes and a lot of bindles. Literally every other message from Maddie and Kath, you can assume had a bindle on there. And side eyes scattered throughout all over the place. The hypothetical bindles. Okay, I'm gonna go check. Which one of the races was the Peridot? Was that the run? The run race? Let's find out. Which one of these does Glorpop not have a toy for? Okay, he's done them all, but he probably just didn't win this one. Okay. We have like negative stamina. Yeah, only 94. We're gonna power up Ren some more. We're gonna power up his Ren some more and then see if he can do it with no stamina. Used to play in the Chao Garden so much as a kid. Same here. And to this day, I still haven't been able to let it go. Welcome to our humble Chao Garden, Harry. All right. Where we at? Glorpop.
Here, everything will be okay.
Hold on, Chaleep.
Here, everything will be okay. Here,
Hold on, Glorpop.
Here. Here.
We also had a ton of breeding pumps to the challenge on August 15th. Yeah, because we had a whole bunch of breeding going on, we had the food theme like tacked on top of that too. Are you planning on keeping Glorp Hero? I don't know. I think Glorpop was supposed to be Glorpop was supposed to match with Burger in some way. I forget exactly how. Yeah, I think one of the jokes I remember whenever we were breeding on that day was what's it called? I think anytime I'd have like Pickle breed with someone, I'd be like, all right, pickle the whatever other thing we were doing. Yeah, pickle the nog, stuff like that. Are we gonna be Sonic and Shadow Chao before the JP save? That's right. Okay, so I think now we do something different with them, since we'll have Sonic and Shadow Chao in the other save. Alright, do we think 2,000 is gonna be enough? They're just both Oshawott. They both cosplay Oshawott, Glorpop and Burger. On November 1st, they summon the real Oshawott. He comes out of hiding, he's like, who are these imposters? Alright, one more level on run, and we'll go give it a try. Let's go see if this is strong enough to beat that race. I'd have to imagine that it is. Can we give Pickle a little pet? Yeah, we could stop in there soon. We haven't been in there all day. Today we've really committed to staying in the Dark Garden. Alright, Glorp Pup. I believe in you. Oh. Okay, we got a little bit crunchy. Nothing we couldn't handle, though. The crunch. It just happens sometimes. Was it the sled down? Oh, second place trip. We're golden. Glorp Pup. You got it. No, yeah, sometimes it just gets crunchy. I'm not entirely sure why. Yeah, I'm not too sure why it gets crunchy, but it does. And speaking of crunch... Might be a texture FPS setting. I don't know. Again, honestly, I'm not too sure. Because it's only here that it happens, really. Like, it's only during some races, and then whenever we do party races, in the menu where we have all the Chao on there, it sometimes slows down there as well. So I'm not too sure. It's only in certain parts. Yeah, there we go. He didn't have the... He finally did it. Who'd have thought this whole time he was illiterate? But yours, it was on 2 XP by default. Daily question. Does dropping a hobby instantly after next count, then skateboarding? Yes, that was also Louis' answer earlier. His answer is that he dropped skateboarding after he fell and broke his arm. I was gonna sell this. We have 2 eggshells here to sell. He was illiterate? Yeah, he didn't have the book yet. He did not yet have it in him to read. Do we have chat fruit? Nope. You tore your whole muscle around the knee. Had to learn to walk again? Yeah, that's rough. But yeah, I'd say that counts. Whether it was just something you were like, I don't want to do it anymore. Or just, again, bad experience, like, I can't do that thing anymore. I think they're both valid answers. We clown on Crest the whole time while he learned to read before Glorp Pup. No, but Crest had to like try really, really hard to learn how to read. Crest struggled with achieving literacy. And speaking of, let's go say hi to the little guys up here. So at that point you said, "Have it, you're done." No, so what got me thinking of today's daily question was I saw a TikTok of this one woman who made it was essentially, one of those like spoken things, like they just kind of film themselves talking. And so she was talking about how she used to do color guard in high school, and she just like was super, super into it, super dedicated to it. And then one day it was just, you graduate and you're just like, well, you never do it again. And I was like, huh, that's so sad. Because, like, yeah, realistically, like, where does color guard even happen? Where does it happen? In what place would you then go on to use color guard skills?
Everything will be okay.
And, like, I asked genuinely because I don't know. There you go, spinach. Hello, organs. Chao Garden, this man knows ball. Chao Garden is what we're about. That's all you'll ever see on here. Just nothing but Chao Garden. they have Drunk Corpse that has color guard, you think? That's the only niche thing? Yeah, but like, that's the thing, it's like, it's so niche for how much it's taught throughout schools and stuff. For how much they like make a big deal about it in schools, it's such a small fraction who can then go on to continue to do that thing. And yeah, like in the comment section of that one TikTok of the, you know, the lady talking about her prior experience with it and all, yeah, it was the same deal for everyone. Like, they were super into color guard, they'd still do a whole bunch, and they just, once they graduate, like, it's just, that's it. They never touch color guard ever again. Because again, like, when would you?
Everything will be okay.
And there was another one. There was one lady in the comments who was like, yeah, I went to nationals for color guard, and then they just, same deal. They went to nationals for color guard, and they just never touched it again after they left. Hello, Pickle.
Here, everything will be okay. Everything will be
You love the see-through Chao? Which see-through Chao do we have up here? Miku? This is Hatsune Miku. Miku Flurry.
Here, everything will be okay.
You enjoy color guard, winter guard, and drum chords? Yeah, why do schools make it such a big thing? That's what I'm asking. I have no idea.
Here, everything will be okay.
Winter guard happens during the off-season marching band.
Here,
Is it? It always seems so small, right? Like the pool of people who like get to do that is like really small. That's what has me curious about it. Someone's blowing bubbles back there. Well, someone was blowing bubbles back there. Was it you, Burnt Shake?
everything will
Former
be
band kid here. It depends on the school.
Everything will be okay.
Your school had a massive band and guard? I see. It's only a small pool because the arts never get advertised? Yeah, that much makes sense. What's my fave egg color? Diabolical Wench? I have no idea. Oh, Crest is hungry. I don't know if I have a particular favorite egg color.
Here,
I'm a big fan of the two-tone white, but I don't know if that would count as an egg color necessarily, you know, because it's two-tone. Gonna head off. Catch you later. Okie dokie yachty. Hope you enjoyed your time here with us. Hope you enjoyed the vibes at the garden, and I hope you have a good rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. Here you go, Crest. Continue to feast. Sure? But yeah, in that case, Diabolical Wench, then yeah, that would be my answer. My answer would be two-tone white. Big fan of the way the two-tone white Chao look. Personally. The White Blue Angel. We currently don't have a two-tone white in this garden anymore. This one right here, this is a Jewel Chao.
everything will be okay.
If you want to continue color guard after or in between the high school marching season is hard. I'd imagine so, because again, it seems like such a small fraction of people who like move on to do it, just because of how like limited the would demand be the right word? How limited the demand is for people who are skilled in that way.
Everything will be okay.
How do you get Jewel Chows? Jewel Chow are obtained through
Everything will be okay.
linking with the Tiny Chao Garden. You link with the Tiny Chao Garden, you can buy them from there, and then you send them up here.
Here,
You're in depends on resources. To drive to be super competitive. That makes sense. Look at him go. Here comes Lotus. Hello, Lotus. How are we doing today? Currently a music master student, so you know a couple things. I see. I mean, yeah, I was curious because, again, I I had a friend in high school who did color guard, and they really enjoyed it. But again, like, after we graduated, yeah, like, I just didn't hear them really talk about it anymore. And it's something that it hadn't even come to mind that it was something that, like, existed out there until I came across that one TikTok of that one other lady talking about it. It's just such a small niche thing. Like, I forget it exists. So I was just curious about it. Here you go, Lotus. I saw them walk up to the same fruit. You saw that TikTok too? You had forgotten it existed? I see. Our feeds.
Everything will be okay.
Our TikTok feeds are... They're doing their thing. The algorithm. Who is that? It's Bubble.
Here.
Whenever I'm walking towards Miku and I press the B button to pick up Miku, why does Tails turn 90 degrees to the left? Terrible.
Here.
No, Miku's too hungry to play.
Here.
It's just these two for now then. Who was it that I just stole that fruit from? They're not mad, surely. Wow, Tara, it was an accident. It wasn't even me, it was Tails. There we go. Excellent performance. They're both tired after it. Very tired. One more tired than the other. How we doing, Crest?
Everything will be okay.
My goodness.
Here.
I'm so used to how fast all the other Chao walk. I looked at Crest walking speed and I was like, did we not fully max out his stats yet? But no, we did. We did. He's just... That's just the way that Crest is built. He's built to be slow. Poor little dude. Gotta go. Have a good night, everyone. Okie dokie, Michelle. Hope you enjoyed your time here at the garden with us. Hope you enjoyed the vibes, and I hope you have a good rest of your night. He's built for dancing, not speed. He was built for dancing. That's his whole thing.
Everything will be okay.
Love the tree watering dance. It's really good. I'm glad they thought to give them a little dance for that at all. Seems like such an easy thing for them to just have them water it and then leave it at that. The fact they thought to add a little dance afterwards, I like it. I like whoever saw that and thought to themselves, you know what, it needs a little something more.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
Are they all gonna come over here just Crest?
Here.
Is Miku gonna water the tree now? Yes, she is. Hey folks, hello Rebecca, welcome back. Good to see you. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. Pickle hugging tails, his tails.
Everything will be okay.
How do you know what they want? There's a few tails. So if they're hungry, so like, what's it called? Miku Flurry, if you notice she just like kind of like hunched over a little bit and grabbed her belly, that means she's hungry. Not like super hungry, but like hungry enough, you know? Like she'll eat this whole fruit without throwing it away. And you can tell, again, by if they like kind of hunch over and grab their stomach. The live you needed. Welcome, Sebastian. Welcome to our humble Chao garden. How'd you get Miku so see-through? That's just the type of Chao she is. She's one of the transparent Chao we have. You get them by breeding together a jewel Chao. So a Chao like, I just saw them. Where's Bubble? You get them by breeding together a jewel Chao like this one with a shiny Chao like this one. You can end up with different variations of either transparent or fully invisible. I wonder how far I can make another Chao push a Chao. Alright, I'm gonna re-angle myself this way to get Crest to push Burnt Shake. Excellent. The pillar glitch still working? Yeah, if we wanted to keep a Chao in place, we could just put them over here. I usually don't, but we could if we wanted to. Hello, Burnt Shake. You got a full invis before? I thought your game was broken back then. I mean, I can see why you would think that.
Everything will be okay.
But no, it's nothing happens to your game if you keep them in there and whatnot. They behave just like any other Chao, just invisible. They're so happy following you around. Yeah, they will not give up. Burnt Shake is playing with the rattle. You know, does anyone else get like, you know those like butler type characters? Like the servant slash like butler type characters where like, they're like always super like well groomed and like usually, you know, accompany the protagonist of whatever. Does anyone else get those vibes from Burnt Shake? The little things on the head? The little fancy, well-groomed, like that's what I get seeing Burnt Shake. Yes, Burnt Shake is a butler character. Yeah, that's the vibe that I get. The slick back hair, exactly. Oh, that's not very dignified of you. Get up. Can't risk it happening again. Sit down instead. It's like a mustache on the head. I don't know, just the color scheme in general is so good. The wings are pretty, yeah, the wings too. Bubbles has pigtails, yes, very long. I think this is one of my favorite types of hero Chao. The stream is loading a lot for you for some reason, little freezes. I wonder if it's an issue with my internet at all. Because, like, strangely enough, if my internet's ever struggling, OBS, like, on the purple platform, OBS will tell me immediately if the internet's struggling. On TikTok, it doesn't tell me at all. It gives me no indication. There you go, you thought it was you. Your internet is buns. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes around this time, the internet just kind of goes down a little bit. Green geode butler boy. Extra dapper, I like that. A geode butler. Very refined, pristine. What an icon, truly. know what? I think that'll be where we go ahead and call it a day for today for Chao Garden. Especially if the internet is going down. That's a one surefire way to know if it's the internet. When we switch over to Pokemon, we'll see if it's the internet or not. We gotta get our end theme on. How's the Pokemon been going? It's been going incredibly well. I love Pokemon. And I've been having a really good time with the game. I've been having a really good time with the game, and I'm excited to keep playing some more. And that's what we're gonna go switch over to, actually. I'm gonna switch over to do a little bit of Pokemon. So if that seems like something that you'd be interested in, if you'd like to continue to hang out, we're gonna switch over to the purple platform that you see on screen right now. Switch over there. We're gonna play some Pokemon Legends EA. Thanks for sharing. You'll see on Pokemon until I progress the story. I have no idea when I'll progress the story, so you're safe for the time being, Maddie. Do I have a Mega already? Only the forced one, like the one that they give you. They give you an Absol. That's it. That's the only one I have. Because again, I am not going to evolve my Chikorita. My Chikorita is going to stay baby. So I do not get the Mega. But yeah, we're going to hop on over to the purple platform and play some Pokemon for a bit before I have to go do dinner. But that won't be for a little bit. So yeah, if that seems like something that you'd like to hang out with, I'll see you there. And if you're just here for Chao Garden, I will see you on the next Chao Garden stream on Wednesday. 2 days from now at the same time as usual. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I will either see you on Wednesday or I will see you in a few minutes over on the purple platform. Have a good night, everybody. Hubba-ba. And thank you, Abraham. Thank you for the 10 GGs. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. Have a bye, y'all.